Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Startup Company. And I can't help it. I have to record another episode before I go to Twitch. I'm sorry, I have to. The live stream we'll be having for this game on Twitch will take place on Friday afternoon. That's Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Eastern Daylight Time, whatever, right? Friday. All right, so if you're watching this video on the week of upload, on the day of upload, come out to the live stream Friday, and you can get in on the live action as well. And if you're not in the game yet, that might be a cool place to get yourself in, because the rest of the players that are not named, they're all being put in from the live chat at Twitch. So awesome. Today is a glorious day, because today is the day we are going to gobble up a company and finally launch our merch store. It's also the day that I finally realized exactly what my goal is for the merch store. So we're gonna go with banner ads. Reason being is, remember, the whole goal of this was to give those companies and studios, those creators who were making things on this platform, a good place where they could sell their merch, right? We're already familiar with ads, so let's drive ads on that platform as well. And that's what I'm hopefully going to be doing. Live streaming is doing fantastically. I'm super pumped about it. It feels real good, man. It's not quite the same level as everything else, though. So we can bump it up a little bit. But I also need to upgrade its efficiency at the same time. We're doing pretty well, though. This platform here, Fedora Flix, this can grow. Right? It's doing great all on its own. Here's the biggest problem. Our hosting is a kind of a struggle city right now, and that's without the additional users that Fedora Flix or Fedora merch, right, is about to accumulate. We want to make sure that when we launch our new merch store, it is super stable. So we're gonna take the $7.8 million we have. Actually, first I'm gonna check our competitors. Live video, bam! Look at you, big stuff, live video. Look at you. You're all grown up. Who sells? Climbing up the charts as well. We're making so much money, y'all. We're making so much money, you guys. It's so great. Part of me actually wants to sell these guys. I know it sounds weird, but I've made a bunch of money on this. The thing is, like, Global Car Parts, even though it's the better buy to gobble up some users for cheaper, it doesn't have the culture, right? It doesn't have the flavor. It doesn't have the spice that Who Sells has, right? We're going for a brand that represents our users, and I think Who Sells is a great home for that. Pause it. We're gonna be making a lot less money now that we have ads expiring. I'm having all of the ads, all the existing contracts, they're all expiring. So let me take a look really quick. Because remember, I'm revamping how we're doing our ads. So we still have these two, but they're expiring tomorrow. Big contract expiring tomorrow down here. I'm gonna delete this time slot and banner ads. Come over to video. I almost tried to delete it. That's bad. Yeah, and we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this one too. So this is gonna leave us with a time slot that can handle 47.6 million. Okay? 47.6 million. Come over here for the banner ads. It's reasonable to assume that the banner ads will be the same situation, right? They'll be able to handle the same thing. So when these expire, we'll merge them all, and then we're looking for contracts that we can sell 47 million people to, right? Now, we also don't want to sell too many, but we also want to leave some of these that are like really high. We want to leave some of these. Like these ones here, like 82. You'd think we want to delete this, but I'm going to start serving ads on Fedora merch now. So I'm going to need some of these smaller ones too. And this leads me to another thing I need to do, and that is I need a different manager, I think. Because if each of these guys are filtered differently, are they filtered differently? Oh, each of you guys are filtered differently. Oh, good. Never mind. Never mind. I thought I had to filter this based on like the manager's filtering, but it's not. That's not the way it is. They're all individually filtered. I love it. I love it. So some of you guys will be dedicated to getting advertisements for Fedora merch, and others of you will be consistently doing Fedora flicks. And I like that a lot. We're not going to be interested in any investors at this time. So we're letting these expire. We're not renewing them. But I want to go ahead and move forward with our plan anyway. To do that, I need good hosting. Let us embrace a new feature in the game, the ability to sell old hardware. This is going to take a bit of time, but I'm going to detach these old bits of hardware, these really old ones, and we can actually sell these. So we've got a bunch of these in storage. I mean, there's this new button that says sell. You get to sell it, each one of these, for 20% below the purchase price. Now that's a pretty good steal. Used server, we can sell it for 20% lower. That's a pretty good deal. Unfortunately, there is no sell all, so you have to do them all one at a time. Hey, baby steps. Baby steps, okay? This is still a beta. There's stuff to add. And if I'm ever critical of the game, I know I make comments sometimes that are fairly critical of certain decisions or whatever, right? I do this my thoughts, right? It's just what I'm thinking, so I just say it. It's like I regurgitate whatever I'm saying. That's what a lot of YouTubers do. So your eyes are always in my head, but I'm not being critical like, hey, you're doing a bad job. I'm being critical like, this is how I feel about this certain thing. And, you know, you can take that for what it's worth. You know, it's just me. All right, let's upgrade this. So this is the tall racks. Now, every single device that we buy from this point on, we're gonna want it to be the big ones, right? I think I'm gonna make an entire rack full of nothing but the big ones right now. So I'm gonna pull these out because we have the capacity to do that at the moment. And we're left with just this. Let's add devices. We're gonna want 2 web servers. Just to start out, we're gonna go with 2 of these things. Man, are they massive. Let's put 2 coolers between them. Configuring these requires 15 of each component. We're gonna overclock to 150%. 2 of each component. There we go. Now, just with these 2, we're way over on this web server stuff. Nice. We are gonna add 1 more. Get it configured to 150 if possible. Okay. Good. Let's put 2 more server coolers in there. Now let's go with cache. Let's see what this does for us as far as our bottlenecks go. We'll go 150%. It's catching up a little bit. Okay, good. Let's add another one. We're gonna want rack coolers in here, I think. Probably an extra one. Because I bet these things run hot. I might be wrong on that, but I bet they do. Especially at 150%. All right. That's a lot of cache. We're over on the cache. Good. Let's add database. We're gonna want at least 2 of them. And we're gonna need some extra rack coolers, probably. This is at the very bottom, right? Yeah, you can't go any lower than this, okay? Let's configure these. Again, 150%. I just want to see what temperature they rock at. All right, if these things are going to rock at a higher temperature and they can't sustain that, that's fine. I just want to know. We have room for 1 more server here. And it looks like it's going to be a web server, actually. So I'm going to drop this down. And we'll fit this web server right here. And there's room for this 1 more. 150% configure. All right. So web server's still the bottleneck. But it's not a bad template. And that fills the entire rack. Pause it. Let's take another one of these little guys. We want to get rid of all of these. Detach all of these. We're throwing away the old. And yes, I will upgrade this. Don't freak out. It's getting upgraded. All right. Web server 1, 2, 3. Cache 1, 2. Database 1, 2, 3. Everything else is rack coolers. All right. Let's go to town. We want 150%. Configure it. We want 150%. It's okay. We're going to get it. Don't worry. I'm going to cool it down. Give me 150. Okay. Rack coolers come up. One more. Configure it. 150%. So I'm gradually getting more and more overclocks on these. All right, let's add a couple of coolers. We'll go with 3 of them here for now. Bring this up. Cache 150%. And it looks like we're kind of good on that. So let's add one more. Yeah, we're a little bit more than we need, which is fine. This is fine. More cache than we need is going to be all right. All right, database. Here we go. Configure this up. Again, we want about 150% if we can get it. About 150 if we can get it. And I'm hoping the rat coolers that I'm about to put in this will cool everything down. So let's see. All right. 3 additional rat coolers are in. Let's see what that does for us. Is everything holding steady? It looks good. It looks good. It's not quite balanced. Like, we need more web server power. So we'll need some other ones that have more web server stuff. Let's detach these. Let's just pull it out. Pull it all out. Pull it all out, except for the coolers, because we're gonna keep those. All right, add device. 1, 2, 3 web servers. And we can always, like, underclock the cache as well. You know? If it begins to get one of those situations where we always have way more cache than we need, we can always underclock them. Let's add 1 to this server, for example. And we'll just go up to 150 here. That's not bad. We're actually pretty good on database already, too. Wow. Let's add 1 more cache. 1 more database. See how this goes. I'm gonna be surprised if we can balance this. I'd like to get a template where I can just duplicate the same rack and everything just stays even, but it doesn't appear like that's gonna be an easy to do thing. Just because there's differences in what they all do. Let's see. Probably another web server, yeah. Another web server. This one's overheating. Don't worry about it. We'll fix it in post. We'll fix it in a second. Drag this up. There we go. And honestly, it's fairly balanced already. You know, adding a database here, it's what I should do probably, but then the web server is still the bottleneck, you know? The web server is still going to be our bottleneck. It's just the way it'll be. But we're getting a ton more power out of these. You know? Loads more power out of these than we were before with the other ones. We can actually fit in This might be the answer, actually. Might seem weird. We have 2 slots available here. But if we just overclock the web servers to 200, I think we can do it. If we just overclock these to 200, like just do that. We add coolers. 1 more cooler. It goes to like 190. We'll bring it down to 180. 175. And then this one can go 175. Yeah, there we go. We might as well go 175 on this as well. That looks nice. It's working pretty nice too. I think it can handle the additional load we're about to throw at it. Let's go see. What kind of additional load are we gonna throw at it? I think that can handle like an additional few million. I think our hosting is set for it. The transition is ready. The question is Fedora merch ready? And with the potential users, I think it is. We can go like this. Who sells? If I go acquisition, it says we can handle it. It'll take 7 days. Takes 7 days to happen. Both of these contracts expire. Now we're making dirt nothing. But we can now negotiate some sick contracts and simplify our ad service a little bit. So we're looking for a 46 million contract. For banner ads, this one's gonna expire, and then we're looking for a 46.5, 47 million contract for this too. So let's go to configure. 46 million right here. Banner ads, 582. Not bad. Is there anything else that's about 46 million? This is the better one right here. Ninjas. We'll do... Yeah, Rookie's got this one from Meaty Me. This is for 48 though. I think we can probably pump a little bit into marketing and get to 48. There's this 47 one here too. All right, we'll take... Oh, Ninja's got a 46 right here. Okay, let's do this. We'll take this 46 one up here from Spandagriff. We'll sell the banner ad slot here. 10 days. Look at the daily payment from the one ad. Don't worry, it's gonna go higher because we're a negotiating machine. It's gonna go much higher. Let's see if we can get him to 8.5. I think we can get him to 9 if we really work him. If we really work him, we can get him to 9. Oh boy. There it is, 910, 920. 920, it gets us almost 500,000 a day from the one ad. We're gonna set that to renew until, you know, we'll look at it. If we miss it, if we're like, oh no, I forgot, at least we sell it again, right? But now we're gonna be making a killing because then we're gonna do the same thing with the video ad slot we're gonna be making. That video ad is gonna be nuts. Now you guys, I need to separate you guys off. So I'm thinking Clumsy, Rover Dog. No. Ninja. You guys are my Fedora Flix team. And you guys are my Fedora merch team. We are gonna sell absolutely everything to everyone, and it's gonna be glorious. Let's go to 53 with all features. Okay. 53, we're up to almost, yep, we can handle 4 million. I think we need to go higher because I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of marketing here. 55. 55. Hit the efficiency for a little bit. Let's wait till the end of the day. We will do it at the end of the day. We can handle 4 million users. And we're about to bring over how many? Yeah, 3.6 million users. So we're about to bring over a lot. It's gonna be a big celebration, folks. A big celebration. We will now buy 1 share for $10. And we now own all of Who Sells. Every share of this company is ours. We can start our merger. We'll announce it to the press. Everyone will love us. It'll be glorious. Start it. Merging users from Who Sells to Fedora merch. Oh, look at this. Pause, pause, pause. They're just coming over. All right, so this is the part where we manage our hosting. I'm gonna take 10%. For now, I want to take 10% of the hosting. Get rid of this cloud instance. We don't need it. We're going to take 10% and see what that does for us. I think we can take more than 10%, honestly. But now we have to deal with the hosting needs for both sites independently, and they're all sharing servers with us, right? So all these users will take a little bit to come over to us. But we're gaining so many users so fast. We're merging everyone from Who Sells over here. And now Fedora merch is going viral, baby. Why? Because we announced it to the press. Hey, there's a new player. Who Sells, the popular hipster brand website, Who Sells. Well, now we know Who Sells. It's Fedora merch. A spinoff that we're hoping will lead to more success for Fedora Flicks as well. So there you go. That's what's gonna happen, folks. We're going viral, and boy, can we handle it, because we were prepared for this. Let's really drive into this and talk about marketing now. I wanna drive item listings, because it seems like things. And you know what? It'd be kind of cool if we could get some, let's get some females, women aged 26 to 50 or so, fashion, shopping, maybe even a little bit of tech stuff. Who knows? Entertainment stuff, family stuff. I don't know. We can go with whatever we want. Sports. Who says women can't play sports? Let's target them and see if we can market anything good to them. So we'll hit go on the campaign, and let's spend 10,000 a day. Now, what we can do with this is we get this new insight panel. Because we targeted a very specific audience, once we've reached 10% of the audience, we can generate a report. We can use these A/B testing modules that I've been saving up, right? We can generate a report, and it will tell us how effective each of these are for the demographics that we chose. So if they're not very effective, we know we're basically, this is a way of us getting to know the people that are coming over, right? So what I could also do, since I'm really ramping a ton of money a day into this, we can go back, start another ad campaign, another banner ads campaign, right? Right alongside it. And this time, maybe we'll do, I don't know, video functionality. We'll target men 15 to 25 who like sports as well. You know, how many people on our site like sports? I don't know. Travel, and we didn't do technology last time, did we? Let's do tech. Go. So we'll target these guys too. We'll put another 10 grand into this campaign. And again, we want to learn our audience. So we're gonna use these two campaigns as a way of sort of figuring out who our people are. So we're not driving any traffic necessarily to Fedora Flicks, because I need to know we're gonna be able to handle the hosting requirements from it. But we just took Who Sells, and we're merging all their audience to us. So we are growing stupid fast. We will eventually overtake Global Car Parts, probably by the end of the night. Pretty close. And then, yep, there it is. And then we'll be here, and everything will be great. We're still going viral. This is great. Our hosting is overdrawn. Hang on a second. We never actually peaked, but we're getting close. So let's give ourselves a little bit more hosting. All we need to do is pull this little bar over here and take a little bit. Now we are going to take it away from Fedora Flix, right? So we have to manage this. We have to know what our peak CU is on both sites. And we have to see, okay, this one's peaking here and we have this available. That's still good. Fedora merch, we're going viral right now. So this number may not be indicative of the future. But here's the thing. We have so many people on the site right now. It would be a really good idea for us to sell ads here, wouldn't it? Probably should have been doing that already. So let's see. We're gonna have Travis sell some ads on Fedora merch. So our slot, which is a full day slot, we can currently do 3.9. I don't know how much of that is gonna go away after the viral thing is done. So I'm gonna try and see about selling a little less than that. I think this campaign is probably the best one. Probably the best one. It's a safe number with a really great CPM. So I think Travis is going to take Clumsy's lead here. And we're going to sell this slot. Full users, yeah, guaranteed impressions. So let's go 10 days with it. See what happens. We're going to make a little bit of money here. I'm starting to think subscriptions is the better play here, though. Because this isn't a whole lot of money. I mean, it is money, but it's not a whole lot of money. I'm starting to think subscriptions is the better play. So we'll see how it works. We'll see how it works with ads for now. You know, maybe it will be better. Let's see if we can get over 8. I like 8. 8.1 is good. We'll go 8.2. So we'll generate some money that way. Let's set that to auto renew for now. It's a full day's worth of ads, and we're actually serving ads now. So we should be able to get pretty decent revenue every day, right? Hosting is seeming fairly balanced. Fedora Flix, let's see how they both do at prime time. Prime time's coming up. Takes quite a few days to merge all the users, so pause. Hosting is overdrawn. Let's pull a few more. Pull a little bit more. We'll go about like this. How's Fedora Flix doing? We're still fine. We can actually pull about 100,000 more CU if we want to, so I think maybe we will, just to make sure. We'll go up to about 500,000 here. All right, that translates pretty well. We can watch these numbers too. It seems to me Fedora Flix is hitting about 80% on prime time. Fedora merch about the same. So this is a good balance. Merch has about 26 or so % of the same traffic. But we are going to expand our hosting. We have to, because we're much more popular. I didn't actually expect to go viral, right? At that exact moment. I didn't expect that at all, but it happened. So that's actually quite great. Now you guys have to search for leads that work for Fedora merch, right? So Travis, all of your leads here that are super high, we're going to get rid of those. This right here, down here is about where you live. I want your filter looking at ad spaces that work for 12. That can't be real. That's gotta be, that has to be, that has to be because of viral. I don't think that's real. I'm gonna have you look for things that are around 10. We have 9 days left in this contract, so. Whoops. That's why the 10, not the greatest. We can get out of this for this much, and I kind of feel like we should. It basically ends up costing us money for this. I kind of feel like we should, guys. Get out of that and go into another one. Let's look for leads first. All right, so you guys will search for leads for ads at merch. And this is another reason why I'm thinking that the subscriptions might be better. It's not so much about like what's better for our platform per se. It has more to do with like what's better for me as a player. Do I really want to look at, like, do I really want to manage ads on 2 sites? I feel like my entire gameplay experience will be spent in this corner right here. I kind of don't want that. We're near the end of the day, and I'm pretty sure we're going to go overdrawn on these. So let's go back to our hosting. And I think the racks, the brand new stuff, right, is the ones we're interested in. Right here. I think we just go ahead and duplicate this. We just do that. Let's pull this stuff out. Because we're gonna want to sell this stuff. It's old equipment. It's taking up slots. It's taking up slots. We could pull this out too, but I'm just gonna upgrade the rack for a second and add another web server. Just pop this here. We should be able to go to like 160, 170, right? I kind of forget what it was, but I think it was like 175, actually. This is good enough. Let's add another server. Move this up. Let's pop a couple of these. Same thing. Configure this. Go up to like 175. We can pull these out. We're doing full replacements of the old equipment, so I'm gonna pull all this stuff out of here. Let's do a couple of caches since it's behind, I think. Maybe not. No, cache just caught up. We'll go with 150 then on the cache. Because cache already caught up. Put another web server in. Another cooler. Configure this up. This stuff takes a while. The server stuff takes a while, especially if you want to grow really, really fast. You have to spend some time with it. And then once you get the racks that are great, then you can just duplicate them around. Most likely, I'm going to be moving to the bigger building. But for now, I like my rent the way it is. 2.3 million CUs. It's not bad. This one's holding pretty good. Fedora merch is still growing rapidly though, so this is gonna need progressively more and more power from us. I'm gonna try to aim for about 1 million CUs here. I'm gonna give you about 850 right now, so we don't drain Fedora Flix. Because this merch store is blowing up, man. Like, really blowing up. We're almost hitting our peak users, so let's pause it really quick. Let's go to 60 on this, if we can. Once we get everything to 60, we'll go for efficiencies. Come down here. We might not be able to go everything to 60 here. Nice. All right, we'll hit efficiency on this for a bit. Item listing is good. Image upload, can't go. Small, good. Yep, missing requirements. All right, we'll just dump efficiency on this one then. We can handle 1 million more users. This is saying it's halfway transferred, which kind of scares me because we were only supposed to be bringing over a small amount of users. But these marketing campaigns are both driving lots of people to our merch store. I actually really want to see what subscriptions will do for me. Oh no! Oh no, guys! Oh no. I forgot. It looks to me like these guys are only doing support tickets for Fedora Flix. Oh! That is the way it goes. All right, one of you is for Fedora Flix. The other one is for Fedora merch. I need more support people now. At least Fedora Flix's stellar reputation for excellent customer service hasn't been hindered by this new transition. Support staff. Oh, I was looking for designers too, wasn't I? I never hired one. Here we go. You seem like a stellar graphics person. Come on over here and join our team. Come on over here and join our team. Support staff, go. 2 graphics. I got a couple of benches or a couple of desks and storage here. Hit this. Go training. You're gonna do these 3 things when you're done with training. And actually, I think I'll just turn you over here to your manager. Here you go. Okay, extra graphics person. Good. We have 1 ticket person on both sites, which works really well until we start getting multiple tickets, right? We can solve these in less than a day, so that's good. With your skill, we can solve things in kind of a day too. Let's get you upgraded. You're waiting for a ticket, so we'll go ahead and train you. I think we're okay here. I need to see the percentages overnight, so here we go. I just need to see how this stuff is. We hit 85 at Fedora Flix just now. I really wish I could see both of these at the same time. Like the little meter thing. I want to see the meters at the same time. We're holding steady though. Yeah, we're holding steady and fine. Now Fedora Flix isn't growing, right? It's not really growing. It's Fedora merch that's growing. It's a rapid growth. We just hit it hard. Like everyone's coming here now, right? And that's what we were looking for. I wanted a rapid accelerated launch. And it's been very smooth. Right? A very smooth launch indeed. We're gonna upgrade our efficiencies. Let's get ourselves efficient. Help with the server load. Stop. We now surpassed our amount of users we can handle. I should not have done efficiencies. No. I should not have done efficiencies. This is bad. This is bad. Halt the marketing. Halt the marketing. Oh! This is painful. I'm seeing 103%. This is painful. This means we're losing users, right? I mean, they're transitioning them from here still, but I think we're actually losing some users, or at least we're going to be. So we need our features upgraded like today. Like right freaking now. I need them upgraded very badly. 62, 62, 62, 62. Let's go higher. Let's keep hitting these. Okay, we're not at least losing users now. That's good. Let's get everything to 66. We'll go high. I'll go further. That's fine. We'll go to 70. Let's go to 70. Why not? Might as well. Might as well. We can handle more users. Whew! That was a rush. You know what else is a rush? The fact that both of our sites are like kind of getting close to their hosting limits every day, you know? Now this game's a rush. You're on ticket 2. So there's a second ticket here that I wasn't paying attention to. It's only 3 hours old. We can do it. It's only 3 hours old. We got it. Look at all these investment offers. Fedora Flix. Fedora merch. We will have investor interest in Fedora merch. Look at that. Great. Great. Now, do I plan on selling Fedora merch sometime? Maybe. Maybe we'll turn it over to some really good people at another company somewhere. 71. 72. We want to upgrade this as well. 72 now. 72. 72. Let's get a little bit of efficiencies. Very nice. Let's go 73. Bump this up, 73. Bump this up, 73. Hot damn. We're keeping up. They're still coming in really fast, though. This transition's taking a while, man. We should not have done ads the way I did them. We should not have done a 10-day campaign. This is a waste of money right here. We should cancel this immediately. I should pay the fee. I absolutely should pay this fee. I will pay this fee. I absolutely should. So add this time slot. Let's get a new thing going, all right? $194,000 as a fee. Not that big of a deal when you have this many impressions. We're still transferring over a few people. Let's go like 5 days here. We'll sell this one for like 5 days. This will be fine. 7.2. 7.8. 8.1. Much better CPM. Also, significantly more ads served. So we're making a lot more money there. Hosting is reaching its limits. We need to upgrade again. Luckily, we have a lot of money. So let's see what we can do. I'm gonna go to a different box for this. Not this one yet. How much can I raise you up? Let's go 175 with you. 175 with you. And 175 with you. And then database. We'll pop this up to 175 with you. 175 with you. And 175 with you. Now we're overheated, so we'll bring this down to 168. Yeah, I need to bring these down, unfortunately. Just a little bit. Finding the balance. It's kind of important. Let's upgrade these racks. This rack needs to go. We need to get all this stuff out of here. All this stuff needs to get out of here. We'll take this stuff out too. All right, let's do this again. Just bring this stuff down out of the way. Start typical. 1, 2, 3 here, 1 here, and 1 here. All right, let's see what we can do here. Configure this. Bump this up to 175. Configure this. This gets bumped up to the same. Close enough anyway. This one here, about there. Yep. Configured. Pop the coolers in and places that make sense, I guess. I actually don't think the placement of these coolers matter. At least it doesn't seem like the placement of the coolers matters. I could be wrong. But the cool thing is here, when we increase this, we're increasing hosting for both sites simultaneously. So this one has almost 1 million capacity now. And this one's at 1.5 million. Both sites go up at the same time. That's pretty good. The tricky part here will be balancing it to where... hang on. Bring this down. Bring this down. Bring this down. We're good. The tricky part here, I think, will be balancing this to where... Did I add an extra box? I did. I added extra boxes. You know what? Maybe we just do rows. Like this. They're all so close together, you know? All right. We didn't go over in our hosting, but we have another problem. Same problem as usual. Fedora merch is now near its user limit. Once again. However, the transition appears to be final. So that would mean, if I go to my competitor's shopping platform, who sells is scratched off the list. This website was merged with Fedora merch and does not exist anymore. Oh. Oh, poor them. Poor them. We could probably do global car parts too. We just want people to come to our site to shop, okay? No one else. We're in 5th place now at Fedora Flix, by the way. We're approaching on Ching's. Ooh, Ching's about to recover. I smell blood. live video is just doing sensational. Like, well done, live video. But Ching's about to recover. I smell a recovery, guys. I smell something beautiful. See, this is nice and all. It's going up 7 cents a week. But I think I'm gonna take my profits there. I'm gonna come over to Ching. Hey, Ching. Hey, Ching. I got, that's only 4%. You guys are massive. But I got a lot of stock here. And I smell a recovery right here. I think you're gonna recover. I'm not gonna put all my eggs in the basket right now, but I think you can do it. Payment system is going to 80. I think everything else can go to 82. At least I think we have the resources for that. Looks like we do. Nope, not this one. Video functionality can go to 80. Okay. So we almost brought everything to 80. But we gave ourselves a little bit of cushion here too, which is nice. We have no marketing happening. Oh boy. If we can maintain this level of users in both sites for a bit, I think we focus on our efficiencies on both sites. In fact, I think we could probably do that with live streaming right now. Although live streaming is still not great. It needs to get up to the 148 levels we have here. Which is just gonna use... Let's upgrade as we go. 125. Okay. Video function can't be... I wanna get this out of here. I wanna get the landing page out of here, but I have to have something to replace it with, and that's the real struggle. Our hosting is doing excellent, though. We peaked today. Plenty of room. Fedora merch peaks today. Not plenty of room, but we'll keep expanding our servers. I like having 2 products. This is a whole new change of pace. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, you know what to do. You guys are awesome. I love the support. Thank you. Belle, I'm going to bring you in as a support guru. You're going to come in and provide support for people. And you know what? Oh, hell. Let's hire one more. Why not? Charles Vaughn. Look like a strapping young lad, but most importantly, aside from the strapping, you look like you expect very little from me. And that makes you hired. 2. This meeting table is going to move to here now. Because we have an actual need for support staff now. With 2 sites. With 2 sites, it becomes necessary. Let's get our extra desks here. Get you sitting down on the... You know what? I want you training. You're too slow to really be effective right now. I want you training. Same thing with you. You're going to be on the merch team, but I also want you training. So go train. We'll get the merch people here. And the Flicks team will be here. There we go. All right. Now I'm taking off. Thanks for watching, guys. We can continue this on Twitch. I'll see you guys Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be a blast. Take care. Bye.